Hey yo, are y'all ready for some motherfucking jokes? Shit. Well, now, I gotta do the intro even better. Hold up. I'm gonna pretend like I'm gonna walk in from the woodwork right here and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Look like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. Johnny, add to the combo if it's about money. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account jump. Rubber band honey, said shit keep on coming. Look like a mummy.
All right. Shit. Hey, I hope you guys are entertained. I've been wanting to do this shit all my life. I actually want to hit the stage and do the stand up in person, but I like. In my mind, I'm like, let me do this shit on YouTube. This is how this shit turns out. Let me see the response. I want to get your comments. Let me know if you think I got a future in this shit. So what up? You already know. I'm your host, Rudy Troncoso. I'm trying to promote the brand, Pound House, like the camisa. He like the camisa, don't be a turkey. I gotta get used to holding this shit in my hand, huh? I'm all dig. You like it? You like it. Let's go. Dig, I'm the host of podcast. I'm the host of Pound House, the podcast. Call me a YouTuber, an influencer. Dig, I'm trying to be an influencer instead of like under the influencer type guy. You know what I'm saying? Dig, I'm trying to get interviews on my podcast, but I think everyone's afraid I'm gonna roast them. You know what I'm saying? I can't blame them and shit. So it's the segment of this shit, the name of the show. It'll be called I Hate It When. It ain't nothing in particular and shit. I just hate it when. I've always been hated since a little league. I'm literally like a little bastard child. But don't even trip, man. I ain't crying about it. I don't want no sympathies. Don't be like, oh me, oh my. Just send me some fucking tamales for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with some tamales. Or send me a little bowl of champurrado. What's those shit my mom used to make? The buñuelos. Remember that shit? Buñuelos? Yeah, bring me some of those and shit. I'm going to have such a good time with you guys. I'm about to pour me a drink. Right? Let's get this shit started right. And I shouldn't even, what the fuck? I'm all talking to the bottle. Yo, and I shouldn't even be drinking. Shit. What the fuck? We're having electrical difficulties here. I shouldn't even be drinking. But don't trip. I got my liver pills right here, so we straight. Some NAC, some milk thistle, some thistle, my nizzle. So we good. We straight. Pour us a little drink. Like the sound of that? Best joke I heard all day. Nah, I did. Whew. I gotta loosen up. I'm a little tight. So where do I start, man? I'm like newly single. You know what I mean? And I don't know if that's good or a bad thing. Shit, I've been going through lotion like a motherfucker. Hey, but it gave me the time to focus on myself, and I built this on a good one without anyone breathing down my back. Like that shit, my little setup. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, we were going to church together and shit. We were going to church religiously, no pun intended. You know what I'm saying? And what you gonna call it I took some classes to better myself from the pastor and shit. I was even giving away turkeys and shit at church on the weekends and shit, helping out in the cafeteria. I took some classes to be an honorary church helping member and shit. You know what I mean? They want to check your background, all that shit. I did all that shit. You know, like on Sundays, we're over there holding hands and shit, reading our Bible. Hey, can I borrow your highlighters so I can highlight the scripture and shit? Then next thing you know, she's all like, God sent me the man of my dreams. And it wasn't me. Oh, where they do that at? You believe that shit? Hey, but like, it's kind of like that Geico commercial. I've been saving money, so I can't really complain, you know what I mean? Hey, how about this one? I hate it when your family wants to see you pay child support. Cause I got like a bunch of women in my family. I was raised by a bunch of women. I mean, I got utmost respect for women. I did, even though I say the B word, and I really didn't back then. Damn, I'm fucking up here. But now I got a lot of respect for women because I gotta be correct. You know, the LGBTQ. I got respect for women and gay guys now. I ain't trying to get canceled. I haven't even started. But don't you hate when your family wants you to pay child support? I will post on my Facebook, right? Oh, I'm notoriously hated for my Facebook posts, but I don't even follow nobody. I just post what's on my mind. That shit, motherfucker come out the woodwork. My family will never ever call me to say how I'm doing. They won't call me to invite me for a party, but they'll see a Facebook post and jump on it. I'll post something 10 years, 6 months, 3 weeks till I stop paying child support. That countdown's been going on forever. Hey, salute to my son. He just turned 18. Whew, that's one down. I got one more to go. Good thing I had them back to back. Literally, baby mama gave birth in the hospital, and I was on that ass dick the same night. I had my kids 9 months, back to back and shit. I'm like, she had a C-section. There was nothing wrong down there, right? Am I doing anything wrong? Hey, the doctor was mad, dude. The doctor literally wanted to call the cops on me. You could go to jail for that, right? Because she had staples on the C-section. And they already started opening. Oh my God, I remember pus and everything coming out of her stomach and shit. My baby, I saw my baby's leg hanging out her stomach and shit. My son already wanted to come out. I'm like, hey, I'm pushing his leg back in. Nigga, you ain't ready yet, nigga. So anyways, literally had them back to back. So back to the child support shit. So I will post it like that. And my own family will tell me, nah, child support don't end when your kids turn 18. What about when they go to college? I'm like, this is women. Let me repeat, this is women. This is think with your fucking hormones and not your brain, fucking women. I love my sisters. You lay a finger on them, I love my till this day. But every single one of my sisters are like, oh no, when they go to college, that shit don't end. I'm like, why you gotta hate on me? Don't you want to see your fucking brother thrive? As it is, I grew up, y'all grew up with mom and dad, Dick. I grew up with grandma. Haven't I suffered enough? Fuck, cut your brother some fucking slack here, god damn it. Oh, Nick, no, child support don't end when they turn 18. Just wait till they go to college. Just wait till that's not even a law in California. Bitches are making shit up. I mean, it's according to the court, the mother and the father, they can't agree. That's some white people mayonnaise shit. That's some Elon Musk. If you're a billionaire and you got status and you don't want people to reflect and look bad on you. Dr. Dre don't even take care of his fucking daughter, dig. You see that shit, dig? Fuck, Lil Nas X, that little gay ass fool don't even take care of his mom. She's all out there panhandling for money and shit. How in the fuck? I love my kids. I'm still gonna support them even though they're 18. But I'm just saying, y'all just making shit up. Stop hating. That's what I hate. I hate it when, you know what I'm saying? It's not a law unless the mother and the father agree to it. And like I said, that's not white boy shit because you ain't going to see me agreeing to that shit. Oh, man, dude. I hate it when, since we on coronavirus, right? The coronavirus cracking. I think I caught that shit. We in November 2021. I think I caught that shit in August of 2020 when that shit was barely going August, July, that summer, dude. When it was hot girl summer, I was having my cracked out summer. You know what I'm saying? So I had a plan. Let me tell you why I think I got coronavirus. Let me see if y'all agree. Let me see if I fucked up everything just right to contract the virus. So I asked my girlfriend, right? The same one that God sent her the man of her dreams while we were holding hands in church. This bitch is weird, dude. I ain't gonna lie, dude. No grudge. Hey, it ain't something bad it's only a loss if you didn't learn your lesson. Thanks to her, I learned a lot about myself. You know what I mean? So, round of applause for that. Ain't no such thing as a bad relationship. You know what I'm saying? As long as you learn something, stupid motherfucker. Hey, let's say, burn me once, shame on you. Burn me twice, shame on me, right? So I learned a lot. So I asked her one day, hey, I got the penthouse. I got the receipts for all. I'm still paying on this shit. This shit came out of my credit card. I got the penthouse at the Bellagio, top floor. Shit came with like the whole kitchen and shit. Came with 2 jacuzzis, one on each side of the fucking penthouse. You could run laps in that motherfucking penthouse. I had it booked. You know what I mean? I was like, hey, I don't know if you noticed, my shit's called a pound house. Cause we sell pounds out the motherfucking house. What the fuck? Check my YouTube. You see what I'm all about. We used to sell pounds out the house. Now we sell them out the garage. Anyways, so I tell her, can you meet me at my place? My place is on the way up to Vegas. It's not like she's backtracking. Meet me at my place so we can leave a car in the driveway. I'll leave some lights on, and we can go and take off and enjoy the weekend together. You know what I mean? Make it look like somebody's home. Y'all ever done that? Is it me? I hate it when everyone thinks I'm retarded. Like, am I wrong? Have y'all ever done that? No, like, have y'all ever done that? Just me. She's like, why? Why? Like, why do you want to do that? Why do you care about your house? She literally asked me, why do you care about your house? Keep in mind, she knows we trapping. She knows, like, what's in the rooms, you know what I mean? Like, she's like, what, you got something else you're trying to hide? I'm like, nah, but it's like, it's my house. Like, I pay for it. Like, my personal belongings are in there. Well, no, why? You're not making sense. Why do you care about your house? Dudes, drop a comment. Let me know what the answer was, because I still don't know what the fucking answer is. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, because I live there. Like, I don't want nobody breaking in and stealing my. No, why? Why do you care about your house? Like, I try to explain calmly. You know what I mean? I'm like, before my homie used to live there. So when I took off on the weekends, his truck was there, or like, the house was never vacant and shit. But my homie no longer lives here no more. So like, he had a black Dodge Ram and shit. Do you mind leaving your car so we go? Like, no, why? Why do you care about your house? Why is your house so important to you all of a sudden? Oh no, I got like my kids' stuff in there. You know what I mean? Like, God forbid somebody breaks in, they take old photo footage. I don't know, dude. I got a whole gym in my house. I love to cook. Hey, your boy been living kind of good. Don't feel sorry for me. I love to cook. I have a whole you go in my kitchen and start a fucking restaurant. Then I got a Baby Yoda room. I must have spent $5,000 on Baby Yoda shit. Don't you like Baby Yoda? Hey, Baby Yoda has never done me wrong. That motherfucker keeps me. When I'm having a bad day, I go on my baby. It's like ceiling, wall to wall, everything. The drapes, trash can, carpet, Baby Yoda. Don't ask why. I saw that little fool, and that motherfucker made me laugh. Why do you care about your house? Bitch! That wasn't a big, that turned to a big argument. So, fuck it, and stay home, man. I'm just asking you. I don't know the answer. There ain't no. That was a joke. That wasn't the joke. Let's get back to the coronavirus. So I called up the homie. Hey, Dom, my bitch is tripping. Do you want to go to Vegas? That motherfucker was here in 15 minutes. There, hey, want me to leave my truck? Bam, common sense. We take off, penthouse, Bellagio. We did it big. They have a nice steakhouse at Circus where they have like aged steaks in the room. We ate bomb and shit and everything. We ate that first good meal before we started partying. So we get some hookers and shit. We get some hookers to the room. Dude, that shit got expensive. Y'all ever pay for a hooker in Vegas? Well, first we went for the top-notch ones because that's how we got there. We started getting like the bomb-ass hookers. They show up, $400. Poof, $400. Oh, you want to fill a titty? I'm like, yeah. Oh, you got an extra 100? I'm like, here you go. Oh, you want me to take my bottom off? Yeah. That's an extra 100. Here you go. So, you want to, you want us to kick it for a little while? Because we got to go. And I'm like, yeah, let me run to the ATM real quick. Fuck. There's another 200. So they kicked it for like an hour. We got them in the jacuzzi and everything. We kicked it. We popped. These bitches didn't even ask. They went straight to the fridge, a little mini fridge. They started, and like I said, the penthouse, so it was like the full nice size bottles. It was like the full bottles. And you know, they marked that shit up. Like every bottle they were grabbing was like $200. I think they grabbed a bottle of Tito's and like there's like a bottle of champagne in there. Like I think it was like a bottle of Moet. Like so that was like another $400 or $500. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm still paying on this trip. You know what I mean? Oh, so like after we kicked in the jacuzzi and everything, I got some dope footage, dope video. Put that shit on my Instagram. My Instagram got fucking shut down for a week, so I couldn't really post nothing else the rest of that week. That shit was dope. So anyways, you know, we get to the bedroom and shit. Keep in mind, this is when like coronavirus is like spreading across the nation and shit. I'm over here in the penthouse of Bellagio with hookers and shit. So anyways, let me give you some, but I had 2 bitches. I got 2 hoes. Ooh. So you know, you gotta get now we're getting to the fellatio, you know what I'm saying? Dude, that was like another like $500, like for both of them, but that shit was dope. I had one riding dick, one licking my toes. So that shit wiped me out. It was a good time. My homie had another girl. He had a good time, but like basically we spent all our money on the first night and I had the room reserved for like 3 more days. So like, what do we do to keep ourselves entertained, right? So I'm like, let's get some blow. Hey, Vegas and blow go hand in hand, you know what I'm saying? Shit, that's like Jameson and Bud Light. You gotta have a chaser. Woo! Round of applause for Bud Light here. You know how much I like Bud Light? I sure have got a Bud Light tattoo. Oh shit, wrong side. Y'all see it? That's how much I like Bud Light. Round of applause for Bud Light. Made his way to the stage. So whatchamacallit, so we get some bums. We're looking for blow. We did buy a sack off some black dude. I don't know what he sold us. That shit really did not even do anything for us. It looked weird. It had like no it looked like salt. And I didn't do it. At the time, like I think we could find better shit. I was like, this is like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know, what is it? Let me throw it away. I'm like, let's save it maybe, just in case in emergency. So we're walking the street. We find some bums. You know what I mean? And I got a good heart. I'm not an asshole. I left my girlfriend at home, but I got a good heart. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm at the penthouse at Bellagio, but I got a good heart. Don't think about all the times I cheated on you. Think about all the times I could have cheated on you, and I said no. Give me some goddamn credit. Do I get some credit, pussy? No? I bought some credit back door. So we find some bums. Yeah, I could get some. We could get some. Dude, we go on a mission. Keep in mind, I'm Gucci down, dude, down to the socks. You know what I mean? I was looking fly. Y'all know me. When I go out, I do it B.I.G. Shit. Put on credit. Pay for it later. So we're walking. Oh, we walk miles, man. Oh, and my fucking loafers. Next thing you know, we're walking underneath like a freeway underpass. Next thing you know, we're like in like some sub-city fucking subculture fucking, I don't know, like there were like water, like at least like 3-4 inches of water. We're walking through water and like there were motherfucking bums living there. They had like a tent on bricks so they wouldn't step on the water and they were living there. So we got the sack. It was worth it. Talk about an experience. We Uber back to the pad, back to the room. We brought the bums back with us. I think it was one dude. There were 2 dudes. No, they both came back. There were 2 bums. And hey, do you want to shower up? That's what I'm saying. I got a good heart. I bring them to the. I'm walking around the Bellagio penthouse all Gucci down with some bums and a sack of dope. You know what I mean? Everyone's all looking at me like, put your mask on. Oh, yeah, coronavirus. Put your mask on. Did your friend have a mask? Can I get a mask for my little bum friend here? Hey, that's the plug. So we take him to the room. I give him some new socks because I had a brand new pack of white socks, brand new pack of white. I did it nice. I do like you're supposed to do when you go to fucking Vegas. You know what I mean? I wish my girl was there. So they take a nice warm shower. You know what I mean? they got brand new socks, and then we do a couple lines. Then we party. Now, like I said, now we're on one. You know what comes next? We need some bitches. But we didn't want to spend another $1,000 on some top-notch whores. So we're all leaving. Like you. I can't tell you the website, but when you go on the website, you have your top tier bitches. I scrolled all the way down to the bottom. I flick. Oh, here we go. $80. I could afford that. So some bitch rolls up literally for $80. She takes her top off. I swear to God, her bra had jelly stains. That shit had ketchup on it. Her bra, her underwear too, they're all stained up. Had to be piss or cum or whatever the fuck. Her underwears were all stained up. Her undergarment, I still smashed. Raw. So what do you think? Do you think I was exposed to coronavirus before? Oh, horrible. No wonder why my chick left me. Oh, shit. Funny, though. Funny. You can never win with a chick, man. This girl, and I like them young. I'm 40, but, I like them 10 years younger than me and shit. Hey, your boy still got game, you know what I'm saying? Funny. I got my own pad. I got it cracking me. We trapping, we work union and shit. Hey, believe it or not, I be running high rises and shit. I do HVAC. I got some high profile jobs that I've done before. I don't even want to say. I don't want that shit. But people who know, when I'm working, I'm hustling. I'm a hustler. When I'm working, shit, I'm selling my crew fucking rocks and shit. You know what I mean? I be selling them the weed I grow. I be giving them dope. And shit, my crew don't say shit. They're all busting their ass fucking. I got the hardest working crew in the industry. Yeah. That's pound house shit. Can't be no fucking turkey shit. You know what I'm saying? So I live this shit, dog. And I keep a lot of photos of all this shit. And I don't got a single friend who will I don't even know the word. Oh, shit. Now I'll say different. Discrepancy. But I'm thinking for the other word. So that's that, man. Oh, my girlfriend, dude. She's so, they're young, they're dumb, they know it all. You can't tell them nothing. Fucking, ever since I know this bitch, she always rented a room here, there, and shit. You know what I mean? She's calling me a loser in my house. She's like, where were you when you were my age? I'm fucking balling, dick, in college, fucking raising my kids, West Covina, coaching their fucking baseball teams. I don't know, I had a dope-ass car with 13 TVs and shit. I don't know, had a Mustang. I don't know, had a dope-ass old-school classic truck. I don't know, had a chick. I was paid. Where were you when you were my age? Fuck, I don't know, dude. Fucking making fucking $60 an hour. What are you trying to say? Dick, why do you care about your house? This bitch drove me up. Dick, God sent me the man of my life. And it was this bitch. Fuck. Honestly, this is the last one. I'll get off of her because I ain't trying to be bitter. It's funny as shit. But you know what it was? Like I said, it takes two to tangle. I ain't trying to put the I was an asshole. I'm a and Ali Chopper said, walking like a zombie, I'm a junkie. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but I keep the rubber bands coming. I be thumbing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like I said, it takes two to tangle. And you know what it was? I wouldn't say I was spoiled per se, but I'm aggressive at getting what I want. And as men, we always want what we can't have. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. It was the chase. She never really gave her all to me. And I'm no, like I said, I've always had nice shit, and I've always had I've always got what I wanted. You know what I mean? And it's the chase. I never got her. That bitch had me this bitch kept on saying no. I'm say yes. So hey, this bitch. I got a couple of funny stories. This bitch gave me a run for my money. Touche, bitch. You got me. Anyways, man. Y'all ready for another funny story? How about this one? Like I said, I hate it when Everyone get mad at me. Back to my Facebook shit. I said, posted on my Facebook, I hate it when I catch my uncle going through my wallet when he thinks I'm sleeping and trying to steal from me. And everyone like, who? What uncle is this? What uncle is this? What uncle is this? And I told him, like, I didn't do nothing wrong. The way I see it, it's like, if you don't want nobody talking about you, like, don't do stupid shit, right? Like, if you don't do stupid shit, you ain't got to worry about nobody talking about you. Am I tripping? Right? Like, don't go trying to steal from your fucking nephew. So this is a story, man. I got blackballed, and I love this family. I grew up with this family. That's what made it even worse, because I grew up with them. But ever since I was a kid, motherfucker was like kind of low-key weird and shit. Like, his grill was like bad. Like, you ever talk to people that just have like that brown all around their fucking teeth, and they have like half of them missing, and some are going this way, some are going that way and shit. Some are going north, like weird. So like, you want to be respectful, but it's kind of hard to respect them, and it's just normal. I'm like, dude, I'm at the age now. My son told me, Dad, I don't want you to keep a grudge with nobody. You know what I mean? You gotta let the bygones be bygones. So once it's a trip. Everybody could give you advice. You know what I mean? You're like, yeah. But once you hear that shit from your kids, hey, y'all know our kids are everything, dude. And once my son told me that, like, hey, Dad, let all that shit out of my heart. And this is comedy, and this is no filter, and I just gotta tell you what happened. Like, I wish my uncle nothing but the best nowadays. I put it behind me. I mean, I don't even think he took any money, but this is what happened. I was laying in bed, and I said I was doing bad. My baby mama just left. They all paying like $2,000 a month on child support. After that, like, I lost my apartment in West Covina. I hooked up with some ugly bitch. I post everything on social media. I never posted her. But she had money, and she let me live with her. She even let my kids stay with her for a while. They had their own room in the house and everything. This bitch did. She was like a nurse. This bitch had a dope-ass Acura of the year, like a MDX. Nigga, I was driving that shit like that. I was pushing that shit like that shit was mine, dude. I'm all dropping sacks off in that shit. Dick trying to get it taken away. I had no license because child support fucked all my shit up. I had no respect for this bitch. This shit was funny. But I needed a place to say, I'm a good guy. I got a good heart, and I gave her a good dick. My homies would get mad at me like, dude, you don't feel bad calling her ugly? Like, the window's open. She could hear you. All like, bitch, it's ugly. Like, don't do stupid shit. You don't got nothing to worry about. Like, if this bitch wasn't ugly, she'd have nothing to worry about. What the fuck? So I toughed it out with her for like about a year. Until she gave me the boot. She's like, when did you start paying rent? Nigga, like, I take you to work every day back and forth. You're making $60 an hour. Like, I helped you fix your child support shit. Like, when do you start chipping in on rent? I'm like, whoa. Bitch, you tripping. I'm out of here. No, actually, she kicked me out. I was hanging out with, like, I've always liked the strip club and hanging out with whores. What could I say? Do I got low self-esteem or do they got low self-esteem? I like kicking in with people that have low self-esteem. Pause, no emo. So one day I come home, to her house, home. One day I come to her home, and all my shit's packed in the back of my truck. I see my kids' toys in the back of the truck and everything all fucking falling. Like, and overnight, I didn't come home one night. I came back to the paddock around noon, like from one night to like noon the next day. Everything, all my shit, all my tools, everything just thrown in my truck from like the pack. Like, she left enough room for me to jump in the driver's seat and drive away, but like the passenger seat, the floorboard, everything was all packed. She actually left me room. The whole trunk, she had it strapped down, ready to go. She left me a little bit of space so I could drive away, and she beat my truck up. There were like all these dents, gashes all around. She broke the mirror. She went to town on that shit. Dick, she must have been big mad. I can't make this shit up, dog. City of La Puente type shit right here. Ooh. So anyways, I was supposed to be making fun of my uncle. How'd I end up talking about this ugly bitch? So I'm doing bad. So my aunt takes me in, and my tia. She takes me and I love her. She's like a second mom to me. She's like a first mom to me. I'm low key a real little bastard child, man. like I went to school in, I want to say Ensenada or was it TJ? Like, I'm gonna get back to my uncle. Hey, I'm just all over the place. But I literally went to school in Ensenada, like TJ. Apparently, what my mom says, I don't know, because if I ask my dad, he's like, oh, don't worry about it. Oh. My dad's really old school, really closed-minded, like, does not show no emotion and shit. You know, like, what happened in the past is the past. You know, a typical father from the generations back in the day, you know what I mean? Like, non-affectionate, you know, just work, pay bills. They don't even like to laugh and shit, you know what I mean? And this is his story, you know what I'm saying? So apparently he was in jail for manufacturing PCP, and he was locked up south of the border. So that's how we ended up living over there with my mom and her side of the family. And we're like, all my family is from Guadalajara, you know what I'm saying? And people from Guadalajara, they're all like light-skinned and shit. Like fucking Canelo, you know what I mean? Like they're, I say we. So I didn't like that. So I was living over there. Everyone's from Guadalajara. I'm like, 3 of my 4 grandparents are from Guadalajara. You know what I mean? I don't know why I came out black as fuck. Maybe that's why my dad don't like me. I don't know what the fuck. You're like, dang, I paid for this? The fuck? My dad's all white. My mom's all white. So that was, like I said, I was always a badass little bastard kid. Dude. I remember getting whipped in like preschool. Like, it's also, because like, I had to walk up this big ass hill. You know what I'm saying? And then I think it was my mom's grandpa. So it'd been my great grandpa from my mom's side. And ever since that kid, like, I'm just saying, I've always been a little badass little kid. So I would walk up this big old hill, and the teacher had like a desk that he had to like push open. I remember I still candies from there, and my teacher fucking beat me with like a ruler, like a yardstick. And remember the house we lived in too. They sold like candies and shit. They had like a little storefront in the garage. Everyone's hustling south of the border. You know what I mean? You got the little kids selling chiclets when you're like crossing the border. You know what I mean? You got the little son and daughter doing tricks. You know and shit. Like poor thing. I mean, they're trying to make a buck. Hey, Mexicans be the hardest workers, but they're doing what they gotta do. And I remember they had these little toys. They looked like Transformers, and they had like a little parachute on them, and it came with a candy. And I remember I used to collect them so you could take them apart and like interchange like the arms and legs, and they were all different colors. So they didn't like me there neither. And I think it was because I was a dark kid. I always felt different. Being the dark kid sucks. So anyways, I've always had it rough. That's what I'm saying. So I'm back to my aunts, right? I'm there. She's taking me in. It's been a tough life. Like I said, like I didn't really grow up with my mom and dad. I grew up with my grandparents. Try to talk to my dad about that. My dad's like, oh, you think I had it good when I was growing up? Well, let me tell you, my mom and dad treated me like this. I'm like, I know, Dick, you left me with them. They raised me. So like 2 wrongs make a right. So my aunt has a big heart. I love her. She takes me in. So this is like I'm doing the worst in my life. This what gets back to my uncle. Oh, fuck. This is all doing the worst in my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm smoked out. You know, I lost my kids. I got kicked out by the ugly bitch's house. I make good money. I'm stacking my chips. I bought my aunt a nice washer and dryer and shit. You know what I mean? She had like 4 daughters of her own. Like, I have a good heart. I just do fucked up shit. I'm a giving person, unless you ugly. I'll give you dick. I had a fucker with my eyes closed. Fuck. Oh. So I'm doing bad. I'm sleeping at my aunt's. She's renting me a room. I'm in bed all tweaked out. I don't sleep. I see my uncle like. I'm like, well, one eye open because I'm smoked out. I don't sleep. I'll be up for weeks. Hence, I ain't playing liver pills. I go hard in the paint, and I see the food going through my wallet, and I had to do a little pretend I'm awake. He sneaks back out. Oh, shit. And I don't think he took shit. I don't think I had any cash. I think I just had my credit cards. Maybe I had some ones from the strip club. So I didn't say shit for years. I let it go. until I posted on my Facebook. And everyone gets mad at me. Like, what did I do wrong? I wasn't the one trying to steal. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you, Rudy, you're an asshole. How can you... That I hate it when... Fuck you, Rudy, you're an asshole. How can you talk shit? This and that. I'm like, this motherfucker tried to steal from... Like, how? What did I do wrong? Fuck. That's like my dad. Like, that's like my dad for always to fuck me when I was a kid. I mean, my dad grew older, he changed, but that shit left me traumatized and shit. You know what I'm saying? I took a lot. Thank God I finally got my money's worth. Cause I took a lot of counseling, therapy. I would go to the counselor, the therapist. I knew I wasn't right, but everyone always loved my ass. Next, you know, I'm all sending weed to my counselor, my therapist, and shit like that. You know, I've done the outpatient program I did it for like 3 months with Kaiser, and they prescribed me pills to like calm the fuck down, but I didn't like it. I felt all lethargic and shit like a zombie. So I mean, I've taken a lot of counseling and shit. But so that's like me and my dad. So I told my dad, like, let's run it once. Like, you fucking fuck. Like, I would never see my dad. Like I said, I grew up with my grandma. I'm gonna get back to the story. Well, I ain't done on my uncle yet. I got one more on my uncle. I used to grow up with my grandma and shit. And my grandma was a sweetheart. I mean, fuck, we grew up broke. Like, we didn't go out to eat and shit. I remember on Fridays was our Whopper day. Me and my grandma would get Whoppers. We watched she was a huge Lakers fan. She's still around. Love my grandma Lucy. Funny, mean, could be mean. Like I said, she was old. She wouldn't hit me. But if I acted up, like, I would see my dad roll up, and I'll see my dad, like, hey, Dad. I'll full roll up, like, doof, 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 just start wailing on me, and then jump in his car, like, because he worked down the street. I lived in La Puente. He worked down the street, but he lived in Fontana. Now, I want to say that's about, like, 50 miles east, but he had to come past my grandma's house to go to work. So on his way home, he would just fuck me up and go home. And like, I would see my dad, like, oh shit, my dad's here. Oh, we will spend time together. It's my poof, 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 poof. Like, and he would just leave. I'm like, Grandma, I thought you weren't going to tell my dad. I'm like, Grandma, stop telling my dad and kick my ass. Oh no, I won't. You know, like sometimes I see my dad. I'm like, Grandma, is he gonna beat me up? No, you're good. Just enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your dinner. Grandma, are you sure? Yeah, no, you're good. My dad would come in, get my bowl of dinner, throw it in my face and shit, fuck me up, throw my cup in my face and fucking leave. Like, Grandma. So like I said, like my dad, like he pushed the line. You know, and what got me upset, like he had stepkids. He never fucking put hands on them. And then lo and behold, right, I'm like the only motherfucker with the house. Albeit, yes, I was smoked out for 20 years and counting. But you know, I was the only kid that ended up making something out of it. My sisters have potential. And hopefully, you know what I mean, they accomplish their dreams. And hopefully they dream big. But I'm just saying, dude, like, you know what I mean, for being that little segregated child, you know, I've done a lot. You know what sucks too? I hate it when you're the successful child and you get no love. Let me explain this. I heard this in church. You know, the pastor asked this woman, you know, you got 3 sons. Which one do you love the most? You know, and you would think the answer is, I love them all the same. It doesn't work that way. When you're a parent, if you have 3 kids, you love the one that needs the most loving the most. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, if this son grew up, flew the coop, and he's becoming successful, this son, likewise, married, you got one son stuck in a rut, you want to see that son succeed, and you're going to give him the most attention and love. So me, for having a fucked up life and figuring my way out, like, it just sucked from beginning to end. I'm like, Dick, I like hugs too. Like, come on, come lay it on me. I got to hug myself. Like, Dick, don't be scared. Come on, Dad, bring it in. No, Dick, come on, Mom. Like, hug me. But my younger siblings, and I was the oldest, so I can't cry too much. But I'm saying to, like, never get it. Damn, Nick. You wonder why I grew up all fucked up. So anyway, back to my uncle. I didn't want to put him on blast, but low-key, this motherfucker was weird. And after my being institutionalized and learning shit, what's right and what's wrong, knowing what's normal, I came to a conclusion, this uncle is weird. You know what I mean? So I was living there. Y'all tell me what's weird. What's weirder? You know what I'm saying? So I'm living there. You know, I probably came home from the strip club, right? Probably have blue balls or something. Or my ex, you know, the same girl. We might have got in an argument and she probably left me with blue balls. So I rubbed one out on the sock. Hey, in the sock, it was neat. You know what I'm saying? Just like I like my Jameson, neat. You know what I'm saying? This sock, I go to the dumpster. No one's looking. I dump in the bottom, like the big dumpster, the one that you put outside to the front yard so the trash man to come pick it up. I put my sock inside a bag, inside another bag, way at the bottom of the dumpster. Tell me my uncle ain't weird. This fool comes back like a week later, like, I found your sock. I found your sock. I know what you're doing. I'm like, you jump in the fucking trash can? Like, did you dump everything out? Like, am I the weird one for jacking off and nutting into a sock? Because I actually had bitches, and I don't think my aunt was giving him none. Well, he got his teeth done. He actually has good teeth now. So maybe he gets a little zuggy. I dig. I hope so. Dig. That fool needs to chill. Yeah, I take care of him. So what's weirder? Me busting to a sock, trying my best, stash it at the bottom of the dumpster and shit? Or this fool like going in the dumpster, like, what was he looking for? Was he looking for money in the sock? This fool don't stop. Anyways, man, that's my uncle, man. He's a character, man. Poor guy. I think he had like a big old metal plate in his head. Fucker looks like what's that black food Jax from Mortal Kombat with a big old metal plate. You can tell. I think the fool said he fell off the side of a cliff. He told me that when I was young. He used to call me Doogie Howser. Fuck, gave me like the stupidest nickname. Like, why am I? You know what? I think he was giving me props because I was smart when I was a kid. I don't know why he called me Doogie Howser. Y'all remember who Doogie Howser was? Y'all probably, it was like a show about like some teenage prodigy, some white boy, and he was a doctor. But fuck, you know, I'm like, why are you calling me that? I never got it. But anyways, yeah, this fool, my uncle was something else. He was special, dog. This fool fell off the side of the cliff. He told me one day when I was a kid, and I was like, all I could think of, imagine was like Homer Simpson. Don't. Oh, I swear, dude. Hey, I'm just saying some funny shit. Hey, you don't do nothing stupid, you ain't got nothing to worry about. I swear, I feel like Doughboy from Boys in the Hood. Like, why you mad at me for? Oh, man. But I try to keep it G. I always try to keep it solid. You know what I'm saying? I always try to keep it 100. I try to keep it honest. Oh, G, you know what I mean? Fuck. I've really lived about that. I've really lived that life. Can't complain. You know what I mean? I've had like bad bitches, strippers, porn stars. I had a porn star before they became porn stars. I remember one girl. I wonder if I could use her name. Who cares, right? She's a fucking porn star. Some girl, Teresa Wolf. She lived in Artesia, took the 91 till the end. Turned to like Van Ness. I think he turned on Van Ness. There was a Pizza Hut right there. You take Artesia where it ends, there's a Pizza Hut. You make a left. You cut another left. There's a school there. Typical white trash. You know what I mean? Parents lived in a trailer. Uncle touched her and all that shit. You know what I mean? And yeah, so I've had some bad, you know what I mean? I've done jewelry. Oh, I should have busted out. I got gold grills. I got custom 4-finger rings and shit. Stupid big old diamonds in my ear. Like I said, like I've lived a good life. I can't complain and shit. I mean, you know, I worked hard, hustling. This is like my newest hustle. You know what I mean? Trying to be a little entrepreneur and this shit. So hope you guys like the show so far. Hope you like how it's going. Like I said, it's my first time. I never really rehearsed this shit. But I have a passion for making people laugh. I've always kept it solid. I never lied. Can't lie. I can tell you one time I didn't rank it, though. I have a homie, the homie Snoops. And like I said, I don't ask for sympathy. Like, I've been a functioning addict for like 20 years. Oh, no, I couldn't say functioning because my story's going to contradict me. my homie Snoops. Me and this fool were some players. I think this fool, he did. I'm not gonna say I think he fucked somebody's chick, some OG. Like we were little troublemakers, but we never really got to a gang. Me and my homie and my little crew. But the homie fucked the dude's chick, and they would always beef with each other back and forth. You know, they would fight, and I would hear they always fight. Oh, I caught this fool caught me over here. I caught him over there. When they kept catching each other. But one day, the other fool caught my homie in front of a market, a Northgate Gonzalez market. That's I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, Northgate Gonzalez. It's a Mexican market. Now I'm with his brother. His brother's driving, and the homie Snoops is getting chased by this fool, and this fool had a knife, like literally a big old knife, machete. But I told them before I went, like I think we went to go buy beer. Like I said, I was always the fool with the bag and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, hey, just go. And I lived with my homie Snoops. Like, imagine that. I'm living with a homie named Snoops. This is some real life fucking boys in the hood shit. I lived with him for like a good part of my life, dude. Like, so I get a little upset. Like, what's with all the hate? Like, haven't I suffered enough? Don't get me wrong, my homie Snoops showed a gang of love. This motherfucker had if this fool had two tacos from Jack in the Box for 99 cents, he'd give you one. Do you know what I mean? This fool had 2 socks and your feet were cold, he will finagle something to make those 2 socks stretch. Good-hearted person. But this fool had a way with women. So he's getting chased by some fool with a knife in the parking lot, and his little brother looking at me like, what are you going to do? But I was stuck on stupid. Like you know, like Lil Wayne said, like, too high to take a breath, too high to take a step. I'm trying not to have a heart attack here. I didn't want to cut to begin with. Then what am I going to do? Like, walk out like a zombie and get stabbed? Like, Dick, I got it to save you, Dick. What I'm saying, I keep it 100. That's like the one time where I kept it 0. I could not function. Like, 2 rights don't make a wrong, but 3 rights make a left. You know what I mean? I was stuck on stupid. You know what I'm saying? Besides that, I've always been there. I've always defend everybody to the fullest. Unless you try to steal from me. And that was the thing. I'm an uncle. Unless you go try to find my socks, I threw in the trash can that I nutted in. You know what I'm saying? Don't do weird shit. And I have your back. So, and the homie Stoops, though, good-hearted fool. I remember one time fool fucking like pissed me off. We were like brothers, man. We still like brothers. I think I had like $4.20. The tall cans were like back in the day like $2.10. So I'm like, cool. We would recycle and everything to make ends meet. You know what I'm saying? I remember one Thanksgiving, because my family didn't kick it with me, or they didn't want me around all smoked out. Who wants to see someone all high and shit? Hey, what's up, guy? Walking the house on Thanksgiving. They're like, Rudy, kick rocks so you get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? So I'm spending Thanksgiving with my homie Stoops and shit. I remember this fool stole a little rotisserie chicken. Hey, growing up in the hood, though, that's all we needed. Remember, that's how broke we were. That's how bad. Like, we had to steal a rotisserie chicken, take a little 18-pack, go on a runner. You know what I mean? So we really came from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? But my homie Stoops, the one time he pissed me off. So I have $4.20. I bought 2 tall cans. This motherfucker talk about, I bought Bud Light. That's what we would drink. That's what we always drink. We're Bud Light babies. And then one day he had the quarter on him. Oh, I'm going to upgrade mine to a Modelo. Oh, like, I'm treating, you go upgrade your shit to a Modelo? Man. Shit, has it been an hour yet? God damn, I'm trying to do this shit an hour long. Damn, I'm about an hour already. Went over an hour. So anyways, old man, good guy. Don't you hate it when your family this is how bad where I came from. So my family, y'all wonder why I talk my shit. I'm gonna let my nuts hang right now. Can you see them? My nuts are hanging. I'm about to let my nuts hang right now. Have you ever had ain't nothing worse than being in jail? Ain't nothing worse than having your family want to see you in jail. I never thought I was that bad. I just had a smart mouth. That don't constitute going to jail. I've never been afraid to express myself. Hey, as you can tell, bright, creativity, individuality. Be yourself. Maybe I have no fear. You know what I mean? I ain't afraid of shit. And I wish other people, they probably see me as being disrespectful. I really see this shit as an expression of, as a symbol of freedom. You know how many people really like live themselves? I've always been myself, no filter. Like if I have an instinct, hey, you an asshole, I'm not gonna like save grace and let it slide. Hey man, nice to see you, buddy. Like where'd they do that at? Hey man, hear you was talking shit, homie. Like what up? I don't like that. But you know what I'm saying? What's worse? You know what they say? I'd rather be hated for who I am than loved for who I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So I keep it 100. Like I said. So one day, and I'd be fucking up. I'd be asking for it. So it's conscious. Hey, y'all roll with me? You're in my car or you're not in my car. You know what I'm saying? Like we're in the county or something. So let me know if y'all rolling with me or not. Hey, you'll be in for the ride of your life. You might end up in jail, but I got some funny jail stories too. So anyways, the same girl. I was with this girl for like about a good 8 years. What you gonna call it? We're in Pomona. Anybody familiar? We're around the corner from my mom's house off of Ramona. Are y'all familiar with that area? That's the ghetto. Y'all ever heard of Sugar Free? I'm a pit motherfucker. That's all I know. Got cracking in Pomona on Town and Hope. I'm a motherfucking fool. My baby mama with him too. So what you gonna call it? Like I get pulled over by the cop. We're arguing. My hands are flinging in the air. Like she would never make sense. Like talking about shit. Like why do you care about your house? I think we were still arguing about that shit when this shit happened. I'm like, bitch, can you run that back to me? Like, why are you asking me? Why do I care about my house? She all gave me her stupid answer again. I'm like, bitch, doesn't it make sense? And the cops pulled me over because my hands are in the air. I'm making a scene. I'm being belligerent. And the cops are right behind me. I don't know. They pull us over. And she's all like, is there anything in the car? I'm like, no. I'm like, cool. We should be right out. The hot day, the cops told me to turn the car off. They pull her out. They asked her what's going on. We're arguing. They asked her, did you feel threatened? Like, were you scared? Yeah. I don't know what's up with him. He's tripping. Low key, I was tweaking, and I thought I was smooth. I thought no, because she didn't like me doing drugs. Dick, who wants to tweak her? Dick. So I wasn't drinking or nothing because she wanted me to cut back on my drinking and everything. Hey, once again, liver pills. So we get put over and shit. I turn the car off. Next thing you know, I'm sweating profusely and shit. And the cop's like, hey, what's wrong with you? And I'm over here acting like a rabid dog inside the car, like, you fucking assholes. You know what I mean? Like, why are you wasting my time? And the cop's like, stick your tongue out. I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? The cop's like, stick your tongue out. Stick my tongue out. I'm all, Oh, why is your tongue all white? They're all like, are you under the influence? Like, no, I haven't had a drink all day. And now my girlfriend's looking at me like, girl, once again, are you under the influence? I'm all, I haven't drank all day. And she's all like, he hasn't been drinking. They're all like, ma'am, does he have the history of doing drugs? And that's when she started giving me the eye like, this nigga was tweaking. All the cops are like, you're burning me. So I think they wanted me to take a urine sample right there or something. How will you check for dope in your system when you're getting pulled over? They're all like, can we take you in? How do you check? Because I don't think you could blow in the machine. I wasn't drinking. Long story short, I go to the county. They take me in like on a domestic violence thing. I didn't hit her and shit. Like I said, all it took was for her to say like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, he had me scared. He was acting hysterical. That's the domestic violence thing. They take me to the county. I guess they must have noted and shit, hey, this guy's acting erratic. They draw my blood, and they gave me a DUI. At this time, this is my third DUI. And, they fall off every 10 years. But one must have been about 8 years old. and one must have been about 6 years old. Now, I got no DUIs. I have a clean driving record, like I said. So it was like a small period of time right there. They want to give me my third DUI. I'm in jail. I called my family. My cousin rose up, one of my female cousins. She comes visits me. She's like, I'm like, cool. I'm about to check it out. At this point, I have my own place. And she had my own little apartment. Hey, go to my apartment. I got a Chester drawer. You know what I mean? Ask the manager, let you in, let him know my situation. Think my manager already, I've been in and out of jail. My manager's like, not again. So my manager is super cool with me. They'll understand. Go in my house. I got money. Get me out of here. I got my own bill money. Don't you hate it when your family wants to see you in jail? This is for that same bitch, too. Why do you care about your house? So my cousin told me, hey, me and your dad came to the agreement. We think it's best for you to do a year in jail because they want to give me that third DUI. That was a year in jail right off the bat. How can a family fucking do that to you? Y'all wonder why? Y'all wonder why I'm roasting y'all now? You know what I mean? So, like, Dad, I had to let that one sit in. Let that one sit in. You know, imagine put yourself in my shoes. Your family's like, nah, you need to do a year in jail. Let me tell you the end result. And tell you how stupid this shit sounded. Like, jokes on you, motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Do y'all want to hear jokes? At the end of the day, my homies come through. I'm just sitting in jail like, hey, Rudy, roll it up. Get out of here. You know, they call you. I don't remember my digits. I'd be in and out of jail. Do you use the same digits every time? I don't know. I'm not that institutionalized. Roll it up. I'm stepping out. Like, hey, man, what's going on here? And I see all my homies, Dick. They're all jam-packed in the SUV. They got Bud Lights and everything ready for me. They take me straight to the bail bonds. Had to fill out some paperwork. Did the bail bonds right around the corner from my dad's house. Funny shit. Fucking dick liquor. Love you, Dad. But still, dick liquor at the moment. Still want to run it? Nah, dick. Nah, little Rudy says squash it. Hey, my son, little Rudy, the fourth. I'm the third. My dad, Junior, rest in peace. My grandpa, OG Rodolfo, he was a G. My grandpa gave me $5. Like I said, I was raised by my grandparents. He gave me $5 to go to school every single day for like 8 years straight. Them $5 added up. Love my grandpa. Remember, I had to go to them early in the morning before school. He get his windshields, his donut. My first job was like a Winchell's and a liquor store. Literally like 3 minutes walking distance from my house. That was my first job at the liquor store. So anyways, back to the story. My homies bailed me out. They dropped me off with some chick. She had some big old titties. And then we go to the strip club, me and this chick. I think she scored me a dope sack. Ha! Ha! Y'all wanted to see me in jail. So I'm in the strip club with some chick with some big old titties. I want to see her name. Nah, it's fucked up. I can't be putting people on blast like that. You know what funny thing? Her son recently been following me on Instagram. Cool kid. I remember he was like little. Now he's about to graduate. And he used to hang out with my kids, and we used to go to the movies and all that shit. Round one bowling. So she had some big old titties. I got a dope sack. I'm having the time of my life. I get a lawyer, and the lawyer tells me, do you want to beat the domestic violence case, or do you want to beat the DUI case? Right? So I said, I want to beat the DUI case. I ain't trying to do no year in jail. Cool. Bam. Knocked it right off. No year in jail. Cool. The domestic violence shit, I let 3 years pass. I went to the judge. I told him, because that's all it takes. It don't take much, guys. Me arguing in the car reserve, that gets me kicked off government job sites and everything like that. So I told the judge, you know what I mean? Hey, I got this thing with this girl, you know, like I never touched her. We were just arguing, you know what I mean? And it's like stopping me from working and shit. Like I can't be a functioning member of society. So I got that expunged. Nothing happened out that day. Like it all got taken care of, and my family wanted to see me do a year in jail. I hate it when. Tell me it's some real shit, right? Shit, has it been an hour? I don't know. Let me check. Nah, I got another joke. You guys want to hear another story? Y'all want to hear another story? Hold up. Let me think of a good one. All right. Last story. Hope y'all like it. I hate it when I meet a chick and they're like, Rudy, don't corrupt her. Leave her alone. Don't even date her. I'm like, what? Like what? Like I'm the fuck up. Well, I kind of am. But I got my shit going on. You know what I mean? Hey, after all this shit, I still thrive. Real heart of a champion up in here. You know what I mean? Working on the LLC. Get this shit patented. I mean, I got the website to this shit. Got shirts, apparel made. You know what I mean? I've invested in this shit. I've done the union shit where I made like $60 an hour. I've trapped. I've grown indoor, outdoor. I'm in my 40s. I'm still learning new shit. I had to learn how to program all this fucking equipment. I didn't know how to do that shit. So, I mean, I'm always progressive. You know what I'm saying? But so, like I said, I hate it when, like, they be like, Rudy, don't corrupt her life. But I'm like, nigga, I'm not the one that lives at home with her parents. What the fuck? Oh, your boy gets no love. Me and my high school sweetheart, last story. I'm gonna end it with this one. Me and my high school sweetheart, one Christmas day, she was a squirter. Nothing to do with the story. Got to share. Squirt. Hey, you either love them or hate them. And that's how I felt at times. Sometimes I loved it. Sometimes I hated it. Anyways. One Christmas day. Christmas Eve. You know what I mean? Santa Claus hasn't even came yet. I think I saved the best story for last. Oh, shit. Hey, this is right off the top. Hey, I never practiced this shit before in my life. Christmas Eve, Santa Claus hasn't even came yet. Oh, this is when I realized two drunks can't date. All the drunk. Well, I've always kept my drug problem. We still talk to this day. I probably shouldn't have mentioned the we actually had drinks not too long ago in Pasadena. I wish everybody the best. She was my high school sweetheart, dude. I remember she played baseball, softball with all my girl cousins. And I would always go to my girl cousins' practices and shit because, you know, I wasn't raised with my brothers and sisters. So I hang with all my girl. I was raised, influenced, taken care of by numerous great women of all ages. I had cousins my age that, you know, walked me to school and shit. They held my hand, made me feel all special and shit. Ain't nothing funny happened, but I had aunts and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I love all the women in my family. So anyways, where am I getting? Oh, she played softball with all my cousins. And she was like the tallest one, dude, like Big Bird and shit. And she always stood out. But she had the cutest dimples, the cutest smile. She had a lisp. Man, I thought that shit was cute as fuck. Everything was juicy about her. Anyways, I finally got lucky enough to date her and shit out of high school. I fucked that all up. That's on me. And I fucked up everything y'all was saying, gonna lie. I didn't even have to say that. You're all like, yeah, he fucked it up. So it's Christmas Day, right? Here comes Santa Claus and the reindeer's dick on Donner, on Bliss, and on Rudolph. She's already throwing up. Passed out, throwing up all over the place, right? Everyone's looking at me like her side of the family, like I'm at her house. You know what I mean? Where we barely started dating and shit. Rudy, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna help her? I'm like, what do I do? Like, me and my homie, we don't do this shit. We don't pass out, throw up. I'm like, what do I do? So anyway, she had a cousin and shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, they telling me, oh, you're a loser. They be a man. He starts holding her hair back and everything while she's throwing up. You know what I mean? He starts cleaning it all up. They're all, what's wrong with you, Rudy? You're an asshole, dick. I'm all like, what's wrong with me? I'm not the one throwing up. The fuck you mean what's wrong with me? I'm cool. The fuck? Your daughter is one. Shit's going bad. But I was still defensive. Hey, I'm Mexican. This in our blood to get Any man, you know what I mean? And like this was like her second cousin helping her out, some big old fat fuck. And I could tell like Loki kind of like groping her, like, oh, let me help you. He's like touching her and shit. I get defensive, like, hey, bro, what you doing? So I make shit go from bad to worse, right? I'm like, hey, dude, like, you're all my chick. Like, hey, honestly, I did not know what to do at that situation. Now that I see, now I can process shit. Oh, I'm trying to help her out. This was like doing too much, talking shit and everything, trying to grope her. So I'm like, what's up, bro? So I fucking swing at her. This is Christmas. This ain't my house. This is her family house and shit. So this fat fuck, he didn't want to smoke. After just fucking bear hugged me, sat on me, and I had this big old leather jacket. I think I still got it. Dope ass Ralph Lauren jacket, leather, badass. Your boy always kept it G. So anyways, this fool sits on me. I try to swing on him. I'm over here talking. Oh no, I try to swing on him. And I'm over here talking shit, so I get the boot. Already, just go home. Come back another day. I'm like, but what did I do? What did I do wrong? I hate it when I didn't. Like, she's throwing up. I'm not the one throwing up. He's touching her titties. He's trying to like grope her. Like, what am I doing wrong? I thought I was saving the fucking day. Rudy, get the fuck out of here, dude. Come. They weren't mad. Just come back another day. All right, cool. I'm walking home. I didn't have no ride, but she lived about 3 blocks away from my house. You know what I mean? From my apartment at the time. I'm walking home down Sunset, big old dark street. A few lights. There are long ass blocks. I'm walking home Christmas Eve. Like, fuck, there went Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, I should have just kicked to the baby mama and my kids. I'm walking home. Then I see my cousin Raul. This fool drove like a fucking tank. This fool dumped like a hauling truck, like a tow truck. I don't know, this shit was like a motherfucking gas guzzler. This fool had like, I don't know why he drove that shit for years. He had like hauling on it and everything. Like, yeah, man, it was like literally like a dump truck. I see that fool driving by. Hey, my cousin. Hey, Raw, pick me up. Give me a ride. That fool pulled over. What the fuck you doing? Oh, man, I just got kicked out of my chick's pad. He's like, me too. So me and my cousin Raw, that's my crime partner. I think everyone knows where this story is going. We both just got in a fight on Christmas Eve. We go to my pad, right across the street from my apartment. There's like a liquor store like right there. Everywhere I live, there's always been a fucking liquor store. God damn it. Liver medicine. So we go down there. Someone drops off a dope sack. Keep in mind, this is between Christmas and New Year's and shit. So we get high at my house for a few days. We don't leave, you know what I mean? We're just getting high. I come up with a dope idea. Let's go to the Raider game. So I pull money out my 401k. We're fucking up. He pulls money out of his 401k. And we're loaded. We got a couple thousand on us. We go to the Raider game. I had a dope-ass Mustang GT stick shift. But like I said, once I get high, I get stuck, dude. I'm like a fucking zombie. I can't function. I get high. I get stuck on stupid, drooling. I remember low key was embarrassing. One day my dad was like, we saw like a little drug addict on the street. I'm riding shotgun. My dad's driving. My dad's like, he's telling me like, I don't understand why motherfuckers like to get high and stuck. That's fucking retarded. They're all drooling on themselves. I'm like looking at my dad like, yeah, you're right. I don't know why people like to do that. Fuck, guilty conscience. I laugh at all his jokes, and that time I got all quiet and all serious. My dad's all looking at me like, so me and my cousin, right? He takes off in my Mustang. Keep in mind, we got 3 8-balls on us. A blow. 3, not 1. Not 2, but 3. We're all G'd up. We got a few thousand on us. I got the Mustang looking clean. You know what I mean? Stick shift, GT, leather and shit. We're looking fly. You know what I mean? We got our tickets. We got the room booked and shit. You know what I mean? Shit. It's between Christmas and New Year's, you know what I'm saying? 3 8-balls. Fucking 18-pack. Cooler full of beers and shit. Ice. We're jamming. Yeah. We're on the way to Frisco, buddy. No, when you go into Frisco, you take the 5 freeway. You know what I mean? You pass like a bridge, like an overpass, underpass if you went underneath it, I suppose. And there are they're spaced out. I want to say about every 20 minutes. My cousin, he was driving, so he was slowed down at the under overpass, and so we passed it. He'll punch it, going like 120. You know what I'm saying? Flying, and I was telling him, "Hey, don't take it easy, take it easy. We got the drugs like in the car. We should at least stash them. We didn't stash them. Nah, it's cool, it's cool. Whoa, slow down. Whoa, oh, comes the bridge. Slow down. Whoa, whoa, comes the next off ramp. You know what I mean? Eventually, a cop passes us on the opposite side of the road. You know, we're heading northbound, the cop's coming southbound. This cop, like, my cousin slowed down by the time he passed us when we were neck and neck. You know, we were at the speed limit. But this cop busts a bitch, like Dukes of Hazzard style. He goes across the fucking dirt, the gravel, the grass. Like, yeah, he's on our tail. So my cousin, hey, what do I do with these 8 balls? I'm going to throw them out the window. We can't get busted with them. I'm like, I told you to stash them. I told you not to drive so recklessly. He's like, I'm going to throw them out the window. I'm like, you better not. So he grabbed the headliner, you know, like where the visors are at. He grabbed the piece of the headliner, rips it down. I still got the Mustang. I still got you can see the headliner where he fucking ripped it down. He throws the 3 8-balls in there. The cop pulls us over, highway patrol. First thing he says, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Are you guys fucking stupid? We're all drunk with open containers, like looking guilty as fuck. Like, yeah, we're pretty fucking stupid. Well, what the fuck's wrong with you? Luckily, that cop had a good heart. I explained to him. I got away with words. Hey, I'm act stupid, but like I said, I'm still a successful young lad. So I know how to handle myself when it's time to handle myself. I know how to carry myself. Then when I go to court and I see the judge, I've already learned not to be like, yeah, like judge, like answer me right. I'm like, yeah, answer me right. I'm like, yes, sir. I've already learned the hard. I've learned everything the hard way. Everything I've learned is because I made a mistake the first time, and the second time around, I'm like, oh, don't do that again. So I know how to talk to the cops now. Yeah, I can talk my way out of anything now. Shit. My pad, my studio, that shit been shot at, fucking raided. You know what I mean? And apparently I'm free, right? So I got a way of words. You know, I know how to be representable. So the cop's like, we're explaining to the cop, hey man, it's Christmas. This is a treat to ourselves. We never been to a Raider game. You know what I mean? We had open containers. Hey man, the cop's like, well, you're not swerving. You're just hauling gas. You guys are just. I can tell you guys are just having fun. Pull over on the next exit. I'm gonna follow you guys there, and I'm passing by every hour. And I want you guys to go straight there, and don't leave till the morning. Or else I'm gonna give, like, you know, I got all your info and shit. Or else I'm gonna see you guys in court. Good thing the cop was cool as fuck with open containers and everything. Cause I like maybe reminded him of back in the day. Like fucking guys, man. We go pull over. Cool. The party started. They had the 3 8-balls. Like one was gone that night. You know what I mean? Because we're more like dope heads. Coke's like child play for us. When I say dope, do the math. We go hard, and Coke is like for babies. That was our motto. So we were taking it easy because we didn't want to come back too fucked up with the holidays. So they went one. We get to the room the next morning and shit. We go to the game. Oh, I swear, man, on Instagram and shit. Like, like we're literally doing lines, and we pass through the metal detector and shit. Once again, my Instagram got banned for like another week right there. Oh, I don't know why. One of the stupidest shit I ever done. This is what you do when you're all cracked out, right? One of the stupidest things I've ever done, and I've been embarrassed of this, like, till this day. Tell me why I was sending dick pics to everybody I knew on our way up to San Francisco. 2 Chainz had a song, Young Nick Getting Head with the Engine Running. And I thought that was like the hardest bars getting head with the engine running. Oh no, I still got the picture. I need to learn how to let shit go. I still got the picture. I don't know who in the fuck she is, but she got red hair and glasses, and I had to step on the gas to make sure the RPMs were up. The RPMs were up, so the engine was running. I took a picture in the Mustang getting dome and shit. Young Nick getting head with the, and I started sending it to everybody. This is between Christmas and New Year's. Drugs, don't do them. You know what I'm saying? Who in the fuck does that? I'm embarrassed. Hey, if I fucked up, you guys, I'm embarrassed of that one. That's embarrassing. Stupid shit you do when you're young. So anyways, we're in Frisco now. We're getting high, like nonstop, but we ate good. We went to all the best restaurants. We did it right. You know what I mean? Hit Fisherman's Wharf, got some clam chowder. I even Googled like best restaurant for breakfast. It was nice. It was by, you know, like by the Mar, by the marina and shit. We did it big. We were loaded. We had a bunch of cash on us. So we had a good time, man. It wasn't all fuck bar hop, every single bar. You know what I mean? The nice thing about Frisco, like, you can walk a span of like 3 blocks and find like 10 bars, you know what I'm saying? And we had blow on us, so we were like nonstop, like nothing could fucking hold us back, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, you need to trip out on this part. So we run out of the 3 8-balls. I shit you not, I can't make this up. I've never lied. Does this sound like I've lied about anything at this point? I can't make this shit up. We got a hotel room. I want to say it's on the borderline of like Frisco and Oakland. You know, like once you cross the bridge and shit, it's like night and day. So anyways, it's like, I don't know what happened. Like we crossed a certain street and out of nowhere, like the atmosphere got dark. Like, damn, like the city didn't pay like for the lights on this side of town. Like there's big old tenements, like buildings, right? Hey, I actually got to use that word, tenements. That they're just boarded up. Big old 5-star, like, they're like warehouses, 5-story tall, boarded up. Every window, the doors, like, oh no, like night and day, like, you be seeing Frisco, that shit looked all nice. Now we're in Oakland, like, what the fuck happened? Dark, walking around a bunch of dark, and we're looking for drugs. And then, I shit you not, I seen a school bus. We seen a school bus. This school bus looked like it came from Pimp My Ride. This shit had like 24s. It was lifted. It had a custom paint job. This shit had neon lights. This shit was bumping like in the middle of the street. And out every window of the school bus, there was like, it was a line for people to buy drugs. I can't, like, if you were to get caught there, if you were to get shot, like, apparently cops don't even go down that street. It's impossible. Like, it's like they had something worked out with the police. Like, hey, we're gonna sell drugs here. Y'all don't pass around here. Like, so we're waiting in line. It's like a Soul Train line, literally to buy drugs. We wait in line. We get a couple of dub sacks, smallest dub sacks ever. Put it this way. We went back to that school bus like 3-4 times that night. Kept on buying more coke, because they were so small. I remember one time I started tripping. I was like, let me find drugs from somewhere else. So I saw like some black food, like, you know, like kicking it on some stairs. Hey, you got some coke? I bought something from him. That shit was even smaller. And I was starting to trip. And a bunch of black dudes came out of nowhere. My cousin was like, yeah, this is not our neck of the woods. Go back to the room. This was about the end of our trip. Like I said, we took 3 8-balls with us. So it's at the end of our trip. We're heading back home. We dicked off our family for the holidays. We both got fired over that duration of time. We went AWOL for like a good week. We come back home. We're broke now. Back to reality. You know what I'm saying? The reality starting to set in. We're all depressed. We're texting back our baby mamas. We're trying to get a free milk. We're like, we're unemployed and we spent our fucking like retirement money. Oh, fuck, all bad. And my cousin at the time, he had got a job with his brother. Now his brother, my cousin, he went to the military and everything. He's back. He's a big old white boy. Well, he's Hispanic. We're all Hispanic. Come from Hispanic, but I don't know. This food just came out like the gringo. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Big motherfucker. So he's calling. I see my cousin like, oh, fuck, man, my brother's calling me. Fuck, he got me the job. I haven't gone to work all week. Oh, man, I think he's pissed. Oh, fuck, what am I going to do? And all like,
I'm all depressed too. Like, fuck, what am I gonna do? Fuck, I might as well go live with this ugly bitch. I'm texting this ugly bitch, can I live with you? But don't tell nobody he did. So anyways, he's getting phone calls. He's getting phone calls. My cousin, he's getting phone calls. Like, what do I do? We're in my apartment and shit. And then out of nowhere, you hear like someone knock on the door. Doof, 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 like the motherfucking police. And we're both like, oh shit. They're like, is it the police? Well, that's the last thing we need right now. And that, who knows how many laws we broke this weekend. Oh, my cousin even got a speeding ticket. He had to go back to court in San Francisco to go pay a ticket because we did get a ticket and arrested that weekend. So he had to go back and still respond to that shit. So anyways, we're back home. But the party's over. Doof, 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 doof. Someone knocking on the door. I look to the people. Oh shit, it's your brother. The cousin from the military. My cousin that I went to go on the weekend with his older brother. He's like, oh shit, I gotta hide. This fool runs in my master bedroom. That fool hides in the closet. I'm like, I don't even want to answer the door. Fuck, I feel just as guilty as him. My cousin's gonna walk in the house and look at me like, you, Rudy, like you fucked it all up for everybody. Because I'm the asshole. I hate it when I get blamed for everything. I'm like, he's a grown man too. The fucking takes two. So I had to open the door. He's like, where's my brother at? I'm all stuck. High, coming down. All depressed, my own damn self. Like, I don't know. Like, where's my brother at? I'm like, and you can tell he's getting all angry. I'm like, oh shit. He's in the closet. He's in the closet. I just see him fucking run to the closet. Or doof, doof, ding. Fucking get your shit together. And he fucking leaves all like, as my cousin comes out the room, he's all like, fuck. All like the worst ending ever, man. And that's how we started the new year. Cause like I said, the party started Christmas Day, then that's how we started the new year. Hey, that's what I got for you guys right now. Hope you guys like it, man. Like that shit? Hey, how should I leave? Drop the mic? Tell me what y'all think. Like I said, this wasn't rehearsed. Should I keep it going? So I want to make about like, hey, I got more stories. I could do like 5 hours of fucking funny stories. Tell me what y'all think, man. Pound House. I'm out. Dick, round of applause. Whew, that was fun.